so open the chest, shoulder base back and down. Neutral spine position, pelvic floor, buttock muscles. Breathing in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, draw those abdominals in and squeeze the buttock muscles, pelvic floor, keep the chin retracted, lengthening through the top of the spine. Okay, so buttock muscles, pelvic floor, up onto the balls of the feet. Trying to see Jill. There we go. That's it. And then rolling down one vertebra at a time. Draw the abdominals in, hinge the hips back, and rolling forwards. Nice and slowly, opening up that spine. That's it. Breathing in. Relaxing the arms, head, neck and shoulders. Just feel the backs of the legs stretching out. And slowly coming up. Draw the abdominals in, tuck the chin in. All the way up. And back to the top. Excellent. Open up the chest, shoulder base back and down. Up onto the toes, breathing in. Breathing out. Abdominals in. Hinge the hips back. Rolling forwards, one vertebra at a time. Nice and slowly. Relax the arms, head, neck and shoulders, straightening the legs just enough so you feel a stretch in the back of the legs. And breathe in, breathe out, slowly come back up. That didn't work. Oh, it's out. That's why.
Very well.
Well spotted, Colin. All right, feet lifted and smart, arms slightly behind you. Neutral spine position, so make sure the head is sitting on your shoulders, it's not pushed forwards. And just get those shoulder joints moving. If you can, add the breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the shoulder base together without the lower back arching. So buttock muscles, neutral spine position. Breathing in, breathing out. Forwards, up, back and down. One after the other. One shoulder and the other one. That's it. Breathing in and out. Good. Hands on the shoulders. So continue. Forwards, up. Open up the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. You alright?
Yes.
What have you been doing? Can't move your arms.
Too much work.
You've been pushing him too hard. Move him down so it gets some rats out the drains. He's a pest control expert, no? Yeah, just to clarify.
I like the word expert.
Expert, yeah. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay. And then the arms. So relax the shoulders, neutral spine position. Remember, raise the hands, not the shoulders. Breathing in. Elbows back. Breathing out, draw the abdominals in all the way back. Open the chest a little bit more. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring the arms back down. Breathing in again, pelvic floor, buttock muscles. Breathing in, raise the hands, keep the shoulders down. Breathing in, breathe out a little bit more. So stretch through the spine, draw the abdominals in, and then a little bit more. Breathing in, breathing out, stretch, stretch, all the way back. I want you to hold that position, open the arms a little bit more, and a little pulsing action backwards. So if you can, palms are facing the back of the room. That's it, opens up a little bit more. Good, and bring the arms back down. All right, shrug the shoulders and relax. Breathing in, keep the arms behind you. So the movement's coming from the shoulder blades. Breathing in, breathing out, and then stretching. That's it. One after the other, keeping the arm behind you. Abdominals in, breathe in, breathing out. A little bit higher with the arms. Stretching, stretching. Good, and then end up in this position, arms back, and then we'll just add in a little bit of our rib cage isolation. So hips facing one way. That's it. You okay like that? You see me?
Yeah, it's all right. I hit the wall.
Oh, you're hitting the wall.
Hand.
You're probably better off like that, actually, slightly diagonally. Just bringing that round up to you anyway. Stretching. Try and keep the hips still. Remember, we're trying to work on our upper body mobility. That's it. Stretching. Fantastic. Arms back. And then we're going to hold it one side. Turn the palm backwards. So you're really getting that stretch in the wrist. And a little pulsing action. Open the arms up a little bit more. Can you feel that stretch going all the way through there?
I can.
You retching a little pulse, and then the other side, palm facing backwards, little pulsing action. Can you turn the palm back a bit more, like that? That's it. Can you feel the stretch in the wrist?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, and then the other one. So palm toes turning in that way, like I'm making a fist. Arm back and stretching. Stretch, stretch, and the other one. Stretch. Keep the arm back. Arms behind you, Patricia. Arms quite forward there. Open up. That's it. Okay, and relax. All right, hold it there. And relax the head forwards and back, loosening up the head and neck. Breathing in, breathing out. And when you draw the chin back, draw it down a little bit. But keep the shoulders, hips, knees absolutely still. Make sure your knees are in line with second or third toe. Have a little look down. Make sure they're not rolling in. Forwards and back. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. And then lift the chin slightly. And then head forwards, chin to the chest. Nice and slowly. One day I'll have to leave them on. Not quite there yet. Nearly. I can see you. Okay, up and down. Nice and slowly, keeping your core muscles engaged. Breathing in, breathing out. Turn the jaw sideways, up to the ceiling, and relax. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep that shoulder down. And relax. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Slowly. And back. Okay, breathing in, breathing out. Head to the side. Shoulders open. Take it around a little bit more and roll your head forwards. That's it. Brush the chin to the chest. Up to the other side. Look over the shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember core muscles as you do this. Bicep muscles, abdominals. Nice and slowly. And back. Good. Alright, chin retracted. Relax the ear to the shoulder. Add your arm in, breathing in. Breathing out, so lift the head up a little bit and stretch it across. Remember this opposite shoulder, you're lengthening away. Make sure you're not lifting it. Feel that stretch there. Good, and then the other one. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch across, shoulder down. And relax. Okay, elbows tucked in, so let's revisit what we did last week. You can always add your bands in here if you want to. Anybody? Adding your, as in the stretchy bands, if you want to, when we do our chicken wings. Up to you. I'm not forcing you. Any bands? That's it. So first of all, wind the band up a little bit, and then we're opening like that. So wind the band up. You can do this before. If we do one arm at a time, there we go, that's a bit easier, isn't it? So, sort of like lodge one part of the band in the hand here, and you're opening that way. Yeah? Okay, breathing in, breathing out. So shoulder and then open. Is that better? So we do 4, that side, breathing in, and bicep muscles, core muscles. So just to do this, think of shoulder, abdominals, bicep muscles. Good, and the other side, elbow tucked in and opening. Breathing in, breathing out, shoulder blades back and down, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, and try and do both together, so elbows tucked in and then opening, breathing in. You might need to wind the band up a bit more, and that's it. Breathing in, breathing out, push the elbows in, abdominals, bicep muscles, opening. Okay, take the band behind you, and we're doing our chicken wings, right here, so your elbows coming slightly behind you, trying not to let the band touch the shoulders if possible. So we're stretching up, breathing in, breathing out, and then shoulder blades back. And so we're bending the elbows. If it's uncomfortable, John, do it in front.
I can't get it off my back.
No, we'll do it here. Just do it in front. It's the same thing, you're still engaging the shoulder blades. Yeah? So breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals, still core muscles. Breathing in, breathing out. So if it's more comfortable, just keep it here in front. Yeah, still engage the shoulder blades. Everyone okay? Yeah, where are you feeling this?
Shoulder blade?
Not right answer? Yeah, right answer, yeah. Make sure the head doesn't push forwards. That's it. So in fact we can do one, let's do one in front and one behind. Stretching up and back. Breathing in, breathing out. There, back. And back, so we're going to continue with that one, and let's take that now down into our squat while we're doing that. But make sure you hinge the hips back Joe, your knees are coming forwards there. Can you see that? Think of your hips going back onto a chair. That's better. Yeah. Add that in. So add the arms in if you want to. So sink the hips back, squeeze the buttock muscles, heels into the floor as you come back up. Remember, you can make it a tiny movement, squeezing, squeezing, or we can go down a little bit lower and speed it up a little bit, as long as you're engaging your core muscles. So buttock muscles, bottom back. Make sure the knees don't go too far forwards. That's better. And push the knees out against the band if you're using that one. That's it. One back, one front, and one behind. And come forwards. Yeah, is that okay? Don't arch the lower back, remember. Okay, so we're going there. Okay, speed it up a little bit if you want to. Front and back, breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the buttock muscles as you come back up. There and back. And we're going there and back, and then hold it. A little pulsing action. So you're pulsing here. Push the knees out, Joe. That's it. And we're pulsing here as well. Squeeze the buttock muscles. Good. Fantastic.
Oh,
and relax.
I felt that.
You felt that.
Oh.
So next week you're going to come and say, actually, I did feel that last week.
Oh,
good.
So I will be.
Okay, arms out in front. Grab the board if you've got the board for the stretching. There we go. Opening. Squeeze the board if you've got the ball. And we're coming up and over into a side bend. That's it. Breathing in. Stretching up. Important thing is to keep the elbows level with the ears. It doesn't matter if they're bent slightly. Just feel that stretch there. Breathing in. Breathing out. That's it. Slowly. Up and over. Good. And then stretch it forwards again. And then reach one arm a little bit further forwards than the other one. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stretching. Stretching. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going into our side lunges and then into our hip flexor stretch. So put your ball down, have it handy if you want to use the ball or the other bands when we go into that. So same technique, remember, sinking those hips back, breathing in, breathing out. That's it, keeping the knee level with the end of the toe, no further forwards. Breathing in, breathing out the abdominals. Now shoulder base, pretend the exercise you've just done, pretend you're still doing it. So keep those shoulder blades engaged as you sink back down. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And have the legs wide enough until you feel that stretch in the inner thigh. Yeah? Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. Lunging to the side. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Hold it one side. Okay, so you're feeling the stretch here in the inner thigh of the straight leg. If you feel you can stretch a bit more, take the legs a little bit wider, sink the hips back and turn the feet out a bit more so it really gets that inner thigh. Keep the shoulder blades back and down. That's it. And the other side, breathing in, breathing out. Hold it a little bit wider if you want to, turn the feet out. That's it. Okay, so from there, switch the body around, so we're going into our hip flexor. Again, if you want to add some arms in here, grab your stretchy band. Or you might just want to use the ball, or nothing at all. Okay, so turn around, so we're in this position. That one, remember?
Yeah.
Hip flexor. Yeah.
I'm not sure what they were called.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I tried to educate you, see, with the names of the muscles and things.
I sort of know the name. I'm not trying
I don't know what you call this, on top of the thighs. But...
Yeah.
Okay, so how low you go is up to you. How wide you take the legs, it's up to you. It doesn't matter if it's a tiny squat down or it's a bigger one. Just make sure you've got your alignment, posture, arms up in the air, breathing in, breathing out. So draw those abdominals in. Now tip the pelvis under. The important thing is not to let the upper body come forwards, because then we're doing the opposite of what we're trying to do here. So elbows level with the ears, breathing in, breathing out. Now reach up, stretch that spine, draw the abdominals in, tip the pelvis under, and take the arms up and over. Good, and back. Breathing in. Breathing out, up and over. If you're using the band, you may want to add a bit more resistance there. That's it. And again, up and over. Tip the pelvis under, stretching. Up and over. Good. And in the centre, oh, balance. You're making me wobble. Alright, stretching up, lift the chest up and back, so you're really stretching through the spine, stretching through the abdominals, and tip the pelvis under, breathing in, breathing out. Good, alright, and then switch around the other way, other side, squat down. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, stretch the arms up over to the side, abdominals in, tip that pelvis under. Good, and back, stretching up and over. Good, and then up and back. Draw the abdominals in, tip the pelvis under, stretching up through the spine. Good, and relax. Fantastic. Okay, put your ball down, or the hands are going to be using. We just finished off with our deep stretch for the arms, and we'll do a little bit of upper body mobility there. So right arm over left. Okay, lock the elbows, push the elbows away. Remember, if you can't get that movement, just bring the arm across for a gentle shoulder stretch there. Okay, so here, breathing in, breathing out. Keep the feet, knees and hips facing the front, and just try and move the chest, and let the arms follow until you feel a really good stretch in the shoulder joint, and then try and turn the head the other way. That's it, and back. Breathing in, breathing out, and the other way. Turn the head in the other direction. Try and keep the hips facing the front. Try not to let the hips twist. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out, stretching, and back, stretching. Keep the hips facing the front, John. That's it. Just move the upper body. Fantastic. And back. Elbows out. Breathing in, breathing out. Extend the forearms further forwards. That's it. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So left over right, or just bring the arm across. Push the elbows away. Open the shoulder blades. Breathing in, breathing out. So abdominals. Turn the head in the other direction. Good. And back. Hips facing the front. Knees facing the front. Just moving the chest. Head goes the other way. Breathing in, breathing out, and back. Go back to the centre, elbows away, and extend the forearms further forwards. Great. All right. And open up the chest, arms behind you. Interlace the fingers if you can. Shoulders down and reaching up. Breathing in. Draw the abdominals in, stretching up there, and relax. Breathing in, breathing out again, stretching. Great. Okay, going down onto the mats in a minute. So remember, it's either trainers or socks on the mat, not on the carpet. Although I have sprayed it, but even so, you've got to stay on your mat, or if you've got trainers or socks on, it's okay. Watch the hands on the carpet as well, not to advise, or just obviously gel your hands afterwards. Yep. Okay. Hope everybody. We're so lucky, aren't we, at the moment? It's so warm. I don't know what we're going to do.
Until Friday.
You what?
Is it Thursday? It's cold.
Oh, is it?
Thursday, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come over very cloudy tonight.
14.
Yeah.
Lovely.
You have to come with layers, I think, in the winter.
Yeah. I was telling my friend, and she said, "Oh, perhaps they'll bring neck warmers back in, because obviously we're girls from the 70s when that was all the thing.
That's right.
Maybe it might come back into fashion.
And headbands.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I
yes.
do.
Lovely headbands. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Jane Fonda.
Very
Get
Fonda.
your heart out. Yeah.
Hip distance apart. And we're going down. Good. Up onto the toes. Breathing in. Breathing out, listening to our deeper stretches.
It's fine, it's okay.
So holding that position. You okay?
Yes, I'm in that way.
Holding down. Okay. And holding the stretch. So either hold the legs somewhere that's comfortable, or if you can already get to the floor, hold the floor. And then bend the knees very slightly. Check your knee alignment here. Make sure the knees aren't rolling in. So when you bend the knee, it goes over your second or third toe. And then breathing out, straighten the legs, hinge the hips back, draw the abdominals in, and then just let the body relax a little bit more. Bend, breathing in, breathing out, straighten. Maybe you're trying to stretch out the calves, back of the thighs, buttock muscles, lower back. Bend and straighten, and hold it this time. And then we're going for our deeper stretches, bending one knee, straighten the other. Hinge that hip back. Try and get the hands a little bit closer towards the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Alternating. Great. All right, turn your toes inwards.
bend and straighten, bend and straighten, alternating, bend one, straighten the other, alternating, and then turn the feet out, again bend the knees, straighten the legs, draw the abdominals in, hold it for a few seconds, bend and straighten, and then alternate, bend one, straighten the other. Good. Hinge the hip back, hold it for a few seconds, let the body stretch out. Good. All right, bring the feet back, left leg out in front of you. Again, sink the hips back, hold the end of the left foot. If you can reach, stretch the foot back, and then turn the foot inwards and outwards. If you can't reach, it doesn't matter, you can all reach. Oh, fantastic. Turn the foot inwards and outwards, keep that toe stretched back, so you're getting a really deep stretch in the calf, back of the leg, muscle muscles, and you're working through different parts of the muscle, body of the muscle, and change legs, not just one bit. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out. Excellent. Okay, so walk your hands forward into your downward dog stretch, using grips if you need to. That's it. Okay. Everyone all right? Colin, you okay?
Yeah.
Right. Look like you're praying or something. Don't worry, you work at your own level. Yeah. All right, stretching back. So downward dog stretch. Stretch those arms, stretch the shoulders, hips up in the air, and stretch the heels down towards the mat. And really concentrate on stretching the spine. Shoulder blades back and down, no hunching. And then come up onto the balls of the feet. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch the hips back down, heels down towards the mat. Followed by your back stretch. Coming up and down. Abdominals in. Up and down, and then come up. Again onto the balls of the feet, and then take one back down. So you're alternating, come up and down, stretching out the back at the end, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, keep the abdominals in. Now come forwards into your plank. Remember, working at your own level using the grips if you need to. Patricia, the hips have dropped too low there. Bring the hips up. Forwards and back, down in, up, back into the downward dog, stretching. Abdominals in, coming forwards. That's it. Obviously, the further forward you take your head, you're adding more challenging, so it's up to you. Colin, don't let the hips drop too low there, because the strain goes into the low back. Here we go. So forwards and back. Breathing in, stretching back, abdominals in. How were you after last week with your upper body? Okay?
Yeah.
No problem? Okay. So this week from here, go back into your downward dog and then bring the right leg up towards you, come forwards here, and then go back again. Left leg, so you're moving forwards and back into that plank. That's quite a lot more challenging on the shoulders. Let me know if you're okay. Take a rest if you need to. Or come down onto your knees, of course. Forwards, abdominals in, and then take it diagonally underneath. That's it. Good. Breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards. Remember, if it's too much, that's it. Go onto your knees, or just go into your Superman if you feel you've done enough. How are we doing? Yeah. So take the knee underneath you now diagonally. So we're going back here. Forwards and then diagonal, and back, diagonal, yeah? Forwards and back, take a rest if you need to. That's it, forwards and back, good. Good, okay, then hold it, and we'll add in a mini push-up if you want to here. As you know, we'll come down onto our knees and do our push-ups. So here, arms nice and wide, holding it in that position. And we're going down into our push-up. Breathing in as you lower, breathing in, abdominals in, coming back up, making sure your elbows go out to the side in like a diamond shape, not completely out to the side. So elbows back there and push up. Breathing in as you lower, breathing out as you come back up. So making sure the head stays a little bit further forward than your fingers. That's it. Good. Everyone okay? Yeah? Just about, goes down as far as comfortable for you. So you can either do it like this, if you call it in your like a square position, or heels up behind you, weight more forwards, and you're taking it there. Breathing as you bend and breathing out, abdominals in. Push your heel of the hand into the mat for a little bit more activation there. Breathing in,
breathing out. When you come back up, make sure you're not coming back like that. The head needs to stay coming back up straight. There, breathing in, breathing out. There, and back. Okay, good. And relax. And sit back on your heels. Arms stretched out in front of you. Was that a bit tougher?
Yeah.
Be wary if you come in and say I didn't feel it last week. All right, stretching
My
back.
fault.
No?
My
Your fault, yeah. Stretch the arms out in front of you. Okay, if you were here last week, we did my new variation of the child's pose. Did I do it or not? Some of you weren't here.
You did, but I can't remember.
Okay. All right. So we're doing it with only if it's comfortable for you. If it isn't, so the knees are slightly wider. It just opens up the hips and the back a little bit more. So you have the knees apart. That's it. You're going forwards, sitting back. So walk the hands away from you, up the mat, and breathe in, breathe out, stretch back, and sit back down on the heels. This is part one. Okay, so part two. Take your right arm out to the side. Actually, you've got to touch the carpet. Oh dear. Okay, perhaps we go this way around. Okay. Or if you do, we'll have to gel afterwards. Okay, so
Put
go.
them on your arm, your hand rest things.
Pardon?
Is that better? Put them on something?
Well, yeah, probably, or we can go side, help use the grips maybe. That might help, mightn't it? And then we're taking that arm across and we're stretching back, continue like that. Well done. Okay, we have a way. Okay, stretch. Other arm goes on top of the other one, and you stretch the arms away and sink your hips back down towards your hips. So you stretch the arms forward. Okay, and then we take it the other way. So left arm goes out to the left, right arm goes across, stretch away, sink the hips back, breathing in, breathing out. Again, taking the knees apart, so you get a nice stretch there. In the hips, the glutes and the back. Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Couple of variations. Oh, a couple of variations because we can't touch the floor. Very good. Okay, and then we go to our new one. Here, into our cat stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Tuck the chin under, opening the shoulder blades, and then lifting the chest, shoulder base back and down, abdominals in. Breathing out, really opening up that back. Lift the chest, shoulder base back and down. Okay, then we do our waggy dog tail one. Excuse, I've got my rear towards you. So we whack. Very good for the hips and back. I just know it looks funny. So just that's it. Stretch. You don't arch the back. Let's get the hips moving. Okay, and then you lift your feet off the mat. Take them out to the side, and you turn the head towards the legs, to the side that legs are going. That's it. You bring it back, breathing in, breathing out, and the other way. Again, just works that lower back, stretches out the hips. There, don't arch, don't overarch the back. There, so the head goes the same way as the legs. Bring the feet back. You should be alright if you've got socks on the carpet. It's alright. There, back, there, back, there. Excellent. And relax. Just a little bit more stretching there. Okay, on the back and the hips. Yes. Good. All right. Turn around the other way, and we'll go into our rolling down. Okay. So grab your exercise band, grab your ball, whatever you want. Again, working at your own level here. Very much. And make sure the band, if you've got the activation band, make sure it's in a position where you really feel it's supporting your knees and your back and your hips. Okay, so if you haven't been doing this for a while, do go easy with your roll down. You always keep the hands underneath the thighs. If you're not quite sure if you're able to do it well enough. Or keep the ball under here, for example, and it just helps to open up that spine. It might be worth doing one or two like that before you go right back onto the floor or trying to go back a little bit further. Just make sure buttock muscles, abdominals, opening up. That's it. Make sure you've got resistance there. Which the band's not too loose, John. The pink band. Got it the wrong way around actually. You need to have the stretchy bit into your legs. The band.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one. Other way round. So the two black stripes go into the legs. That's it.
That's brilliant. Okay, everyone okay? So hands underneath here, Colin, if you need to, and just working on that flexibility. Don't let the knees roll in, Joe. Push the knees out. You've got the band there, push the band out. That's it, and then we're working, opening up, squeezing the bicep muscles as we come back up, breathing in, breathing out. Good. And just working, go back a little bit further when you feel you can, and then eventually you can go all the way back down. Big stretch up, breathing in, breathing out. Abdominal squeeze the bicep muscles as you come back up. If you've got the ball here, give it a squeeze, or you can add your bands in if you want to add a little bit more. We've done quite a bit with the arms today, so you might not want to add any more in. That's it. Okay? Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Okay, slowly working on that. You can get all the way back down to the floor, big stretch up, and then slowly coming up. Squeeze the ball if you've got the ball. That's it, if you've got the bands. Add a bit more resistance in. Stretching up. Good, and then we're going to go sideways. So if you've got the ball or you're holding the grip, turn the body to the side, abdominals in, and then just sink back a little bit. And then we'll go the other way. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominals opening, those shoulder blades, rolling back down. Squeeze the bicep muscle on the left side. And then we're going side to side. If you have any low back issues, keep, as you're doing, keep straight up and down rather than diagonal, straight up and down, that's it. That's it, don't let the knees roll in, Joe. I need to have a banner, don't I? Don't let the knees roll in, neutral spine position.
Shoulders down.
Band round that way, shoulders down. Yeah, shoulders down.
Pulse don't bounce.
Pardon?
Pulse don't bounce.
Sorry?
Pulse don't bounce.
Oh, yes, pulse don't bounce, yeah. In fact, we'll do a bit of pulsing now.
Oh.
Thank you for reminding me. Okay, hold it one side and a little pulsing action on one side. Squeeze the buttock muscle, abdominals in, and the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. So if you're going straight up and down, we can do a pulsing there as well. Just here, pulsing forwards and backwards, like that. Patricia, Colin, that's it. Colin's doing it. Patricia, a little pulse here. Pay attention.
I thought you were doing diagonal.
I was giving alternative options for those who were going up and down.
Trying to shut it out.
Okay, fair enough. All right, hug your knees. Nice deep breath in. I'm used to it. Yeah. Nobody listens to me. Nobody opens my emails. Nobody listens to me. It's okay. All right, rolling back down. I send an email out and I get messages the next day. Is the class on? Is the class on? I'm only kidding. I love it when you message me. Right, okay. So, check on a neutral spine position. In fact, what we'll do in this position, just before we go into our opposite arm and opposite leg, let's just do a little bit of a pelvic tilt. So loosen up that low back. So this is not shoulder bridge. This is literally a pelvic tilt. So breathe in, breathe out, draw those abdominals in. Squeeze the buttock muscles, but you're just lifting the hips off a little bit. And then roll it back down. It's really good for your low back, especially if you're quite tight in the low back there. Yeah, so just a little bit of a pelvic tilt, tiny movement. John, you okay with this? It's like we're doing the shoulder bridge. We're curling the hips off, but just a tiny movement, getting that spine moving. Yeah, so we're here, curling up and then rolling it back down. Probably can't see it very much because it's quite a subtle movement. Just loosening up that back there. Breathing in, breathing out, curling up. Good, okay, arms up in the air. Breathing in, breathing out. Press the shoulder blades into the mat, abdominals in, and slide opposite arm and opposite leg. Point the toe, flex the foot. Breathing in, breathing out, stretching, lengthening. Remember, when the arm and leg are in that horizontal position, stretch a little bit more. So the stretch goes through the spine, but press that lower back in towards the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Point the toe, flex the foot, and back. Both arms back, stretching. And we don't let the knees roll in. Breathing in, breathing out. Tuck the chin in, so back of the neck lengthening. And we'll take both arms out to the side, lengthen, stretch. Breathing in, breathing out, opening. Point the toe, flex the foot. Okay, then take the arms back, all the way back, and around in a big circle. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out. Chin tucked in, slide one leg away. Press the spine towards the mat. Opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders there. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right, so come up into your tabletop. Or if you don't feel quite ready yet, just bring up one leg up and down. Remember, if you're doing that one, squeeze the bicep muscle, breathing in, breathing out. Keeping your neutral spine position. So a few different options here. That's it. Bring the one leg up, one leg down. Really squeeze the bicep muscle when you do this. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out. And then come up into tabletop. If you feel you can, just touching one foot to the mat, with or without the arms. Again, up to you. Making sure that back isn't arching. Breathing in, breathing out. It's quite good as well when you do this. It actually just squeeze the bottom muscle as well as the leg that you're dropping down. Just gives you a little bit more core activation, and then you're strengthening one side more than the other. Bury the arms, take the arms out. The side, you can have that one we did just now, so taking the arms back all the way around in a big circle and extending the leg fully. Breathing in, breathing out if you feel you can, or just keep the hands on the mat. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthen, stretch, draw the abdominals in. Okay, so from this position, keep the feet together, breathing in, breathing out. So squeeze the feet together and you're going to open one knee and then bring it back down. Breathing in, and you need to squeeze the buttock muscle here, particularly if you haven't got the activation gland. Squeeze the ball, breathing in, breathing out. One knee out, squeeze the buttock muscle and back. Breathing in and out. Squeezing the feet together for a little bit more resistance. Yeah, everyone okay? Yeah. Some of you doing both at the same time. Well, it looks like you are, maybe you're not. Okay, both together now. So squeeze the feet together, breathing in, breathing out, opening, and then squeeze the feet together as you come back up. Squeeze the buttock muscles there. Do you remember what comes next with this one? Okay, extend the legs out in front of you, so you're here, and then extend the legs away. And then you can, if you want to, bring the head up off the mat in an abdominal curl, and you're taking the arms up and round in a big circle. Do you remember that one? Obviously not. And bring the arms back down. So we're here, squeeze the feet, open, squeeze as you come back, extend the legs, curling up, arms back, round in a big circle, breathing in, breathing out, draw the abdominals in and back down. Knees apart, squeezing, coming up. Okay, big stretch here. And then I want you to reach up a little bit more and a little pulsing action. Reaching up towards the feet. If it's too much on the neck, take one or both hands behind the head. And we're going to hold it in that position. And I just want you to do like a scissor action with the legs, like this. Really good for the abdominals, obviously good for the legs here. Yes? A little bit faster. And then we're going to crisscross that way. We're going that way. Small movement first of all, abdominals in. If it's too much with the head, you can keep the head back on the mat. And then a little wider, open and close, abdominals in, head off the mat or not, up to you. And a little bit faster. Okay, and collapse. Right. Knees into the chest. You will be feeling it this week. Knees into the chest and circle the hips round. Nice and relaxed. One way and the other way. Good. All right, into your spine stretch. So we're going to do my new one as well with this. So if you weren't here last week, pay attention. Okay, arms out to the side, breathing in, breathing out. Open the legs, hips one way, head the other way. Try not to let that shoulder blade come off the mat. Nice and slowly, breathing in, breathing out. So don't force this. Let the body start to stretch out. Week on week, breathing in, breathing out. Nice and slowly. That's it. Okay, so my variation on this one. And apparently, This is better for the guys to do it this way, apparently, so my manual said. Okay, so take the feet apart and you do the same stretch, but with the legs apart, you get more of a stretch in the hips and the back. Head goes the other way and the legs go down that way. Breathing in, breathing out. Yes, a little bit different. Can you feel that?
No.
Not really?
No.
Who said no?
No, I can.
You can. The head goes the other way. That's it. Yes? Everyone got that?
Yes.
Sort of? That's it. So legs, feet are quite wide apart here. And then stretching. Breathing in. Breathing out. That's it. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. All right. Feet back down onto the floor. Hands down by your side. And we're just going to roll the head side to side. Nice and relaxed. And up and down. Good. All right, roll over onto your side and we're going to do a side lying exercise. So last week, if you were here, we did clamshell, didn't we? Yeah, we're not going to do that this week.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to do I don't think, yeah, some people might not have done this with me. It's something I started doing online. So we're doing, I'll show you what we're going to do. So you're lying out this way. So body in a straight line, abdominals in. Okay, so first of all, you bring your knee up towards your like your waist there and bring it back down. Then you take the leg out to the side. Okay, then you bend the knee and you kick up the heel towards your back side. Okay, so it's front, side and back. So you're bending the leg, that's it. Talking of Jane Fonda, the donkey kick. So we're bringing it knee, side and back. Okay, breathing in, keeping the hips still. Hand on the mat. Okay, so bringing the knee up, bend the knee, John. Knee up to the waist, like that. So if you're going to knee someone, go on, give them a kick. That's it. Hand to the side, kick the heel back, keep it, the foot in a flex position and back. Okay, so forward, speed it up a little bit. Side, kicking back. Forwards, side and back. Yes? Forwards, side and back. And then we'll do 4 on each bit. So 1, 2, 3, abdominals in, 4 and to the side. 1, squeezing, 2, so legs straight now, 3, 4, kick the heel up behind, 1, make sure you're still keeping your neutral spine position, 3, 4, good, and relax. Okay, roll over, and we'll do it the other side, okay? No comment? No. I got quite creative over the summer, you see.
Yeah.
Locked in my flat. Okay, body in a straight line. If it's uncomfortable on your back at all, remember to bring your legs slightly further forward. You can do it from that sort of forward position there. Okay, so bring the knee up first to your waist. Breathe in, breathing out, and then lift the leg to the side. Breathe out as you lift. Kick the heel behind. And again, so we're coming up to the front, out to the side. Kick it behind. Keep the abdominals in, neutral spine position. So knee, that's it, side, kick behind. Speed it up a little bit if you want to, just as long as you're keeping your neutral spine position. So knee, side and behind. If you've got the activation band, of course you are going to feel it a little bit more, maybe a little bit quicker. Front, side, behind. Okay, and then we'll do 4 to the front. So bring the knee up, 2, 3, 4, abdominals inside, 1, 2, 3, 4, kick the heel out behind, 1, 2, 3, 4, good, and relax. Good, all right, roll back over. Okay, so your glutes, the bottom should be on fire. Yep. Okay, roll back. Bring your, actually take the bands off if you've got the bands now. These ones. Oh. Okay, I want you to bring the feet in towards you. Like this, grab your ankles, draw the feet in, turn the knees out to the side. Nice deep breath in and out. Good. legs out into your low back stretch. Both legs out, arms above the head. Point the toes, flex the feet, stretching, lengthening. And then breathe out. Bring the left knee in towards your chest. Hold the back of the thigh. Draw that leg in. Press your lower back into the mat. Point the toe, flex the foot. Hold it for about 10 seconds. Curl up if you want to. Up to you. Just feel that stretch in your low back. Good. And again, opening out. And bring the right leg in. Press your lower back to the mat. Curl up if you want to. Point the toes, flex the feet. Good. And back. Stretching. Draw that leg in. Hold it for at least 10 seconds. You must hold it for longer if you're quite tight in the lower back. Stretch and come up. Good. Okay, and relax. So we're going into our final stretches now. So either grab your activation band or your stretchy band for your final stretches. That's it, left leg up in the air. Hold the band sort of around the end of the foot, right leg out, point the toes, flex the feet, and work on straightening the leg a little bit more. Draw that foot backwards so that you've got the foot in the flex position. Straighten the leg, draw it back a little bit further. Point and flex. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, holding that position, and take the left leg over to the right. And we'll keep the foot flexed. And then move that leg forwards and backwards. Good, bring the leg back, swap hands. Take the leg out the other way, flex the foot and move that leg forwards and backwards. Good. All right, bring the leg back. And swap legs. Left leg out on the mat, point the toes, flex the feet. Stretch that foot back a little bit more, straighten the leg a little bit more. Point and flex. Okay, take the band in one hand, take the left leg over to the right. Flex the foot, move that leg forwards and backwards. Good, and back. Swap hands, take the leg out the other way. Keep the foot flexed. That's it, move that leg forwards and backwards. Turn the leg out a little bit as well so you get that inner thigh. That's it. Good. All right, bring the leg back, take the band away. And finish off with your hip stretch. So left foot on the bent right knee. Level pelvis, turn the leg out to the side. Okay, and relax. And the other one. Okay. All right, feet back on the mat. So choose your relaxation position. Knees bent, legs straight. Roll over into your child's pose position if you prefer. Hands stand by your side, again across your chest. Up to you. And think about relaxing the neck first. Good, relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Relax your back, relax your hips. So all the body relaxing, sinking into the mat. And then we'll add in our Pilates breathing. So deep breath in through the nose. And a long slow breath out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. And just start holding it a little bit longer. And then breathe out through the mouth. Rib cage expanding as you breathe in. Rib cage expanding sideways. Holding it. And then a long slow breath out through the mouth. Rib cage closing. So continue that breathing pattern in your own time. Totally relaxing all the muscles. And slowly let the breathing slow down a little bit so the body gets into a state of relaxation. As the breathing slows down, you start to relax a little bit more. Deep breath in through the nose, holding it, a long slow breath out through the mouth. Okay, so bend your knees. If you straightened your legs, roll back over onto the mat. Come back. So you into your all fours position. Breathing in, breathing out, rounding the shoulder blades. Breathing in, breathing out, lift the chest, shoulder blades back and down. Draw the abdominals in, try not to overarch. And so you don't lift the chin too high. That's it, rounding and retracting, lengthening through the top of the spine. Good, all right, and then slowly come back up. Hips up in the air, stretching back, shoulder blades back and down. Hips up in the air, and then bend and straighten. Alternate knees, trying to get a little bit more stretch there in the backs of the legs. Walk the hands back up towards the feet. Breathe in, breathe out, slowly rolling up. One vertebra at a time. All the way back up. Good, fantastic. All right, breathing in, breathing out, shoulders forwards, up, back and down. Neutral spine position, chin retracted. And then stretching up, both arms up. Reaching up, cross the hands behind the head. Tuck the chin in and bring the head forwards. And slowly come back up. Good, look, it's gone dark now. Good, all right, fantastic.